Hello and welcome to another episode 52 of the Witch and Knits podcast. I'm Shaiyeh, I'm a witch and I knit, I crochet, I sew, I paint, I do all kinds of crafty things, and I like to sit down on this channel and talk about it to you guys every now and then. And I'm back today with another video to talk about knitting and sewing and stuff like that. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer, and a very warm welcome if you're new. I hope you like it here. How is everybody? I'm okay, I'm very tired. I've had a busy weekend with the horses and stuff, so I am very tired, and my body is like, I don't want to do anything today. But can't have that, so I'm here filming. It's Monday today, for your information, I guess. I don't think I have a lot to say at the top of the episode, so I'll just get right into knitting. I'm gonna have a look at my notes. I made notes today because I'm organised like that. Let's talk about some whips. Let's start with the whips today. In this bag lives my Corvus Corax, which is a test knit for a jumper by Elly of Curio Stitches, and last time I'd only done the ribbing, and now I have started the intarsia colour work. So far I've got one toe for the bird, and the rest is, well, this is also a toe, and that's the beginning of a toe. So yeah, it's gonna be big, and I'm super looking forward to it. So yeah, I've got this much done. It is intarsia in the row, and shut up, Discord. It's intarsia in the round, and it's fun. It's a very fun technique, and I'm very excited to continue with this. It's been super fun to knit so far. And yeah, knitting this out of these yarns. They are both Woolevo Soft Merino. I've got a ton of that because it's affordable and it's like spot on DK weight. It's very soft, very nice, doesn't pill too bad, and yeah, I like it. So I've done now 2 jumpers out of it, and this is my 3rd, and I'm gonna knit, like I said last time. David wants a moonlit romp, not rump, jumper out of that as well. So out of these 2 colours, but inverted. So yeah, that's the Corvus Corax in progress. It's gonna be so good and so squishy. I'm so excited. So yeah, I can't wait to continue with that. I'm gonna do that after filming, I think. So yeah, that's my first whip. Like I said, this is a test knit of an upcoming pattern, so you can't get it yet, but you will be able to. Excited for this. I noticed last time when I was filming, or well, editing what I had talked about on the podcast, that I'm always like, I'm super excited about this, I love this pattern, I love this. It's true, I'm not just saying it. If I'm like enthusiastic about a pattern, it's because I am, because I just really enjoy knitting. I'm not always thrilled with the results of things I knit, but that's mostly me just not picking the right colours and stuff like that. So those times I tend to rip it out. There have been a couple of patterns in the past I've been like, yeah, I don't like this. Like, I knit a pair of bloomers once, or I didn't finish them, and I just had to rip them out because it was just not my thing. I did not enjoy that process at all. I'm very much a process knitter and a product knitter. So yeah. Oh, I completely forgot. What am I wearing today? I'm wearing my Lottie jumper, which is a pattern also by Elly of Curio Stitches, and it has got axolotls on it. I talked about it last time, but today I'm actually wearing it. So yeah, it's the Lottie. I love it, it's adorable. It is a fingering weight jumper with stranded colour work, obviously, with little axolotls, and I knit this out of stranded dye works in Popcorn Garland, which was last year's Christmas colourway. I looked it up, I know the name now, it's Popcorn Garland, and this is just some black, probably very generic wool that I don't remember which one it is, probably like Opal or Regia or something. So that's my Lottie. You can get this pattern on Etsy, no, not on Etsy, on Ravelry and on Elly's website. I'll have it all linked down below. So that's what I'm wearing. Now for my next whip is, ooh, in this little bag, almost dropped it, this little bag with cats and pumpkins on it. I've only got spooky bags today, it's wonderful. I've got bats, I've got cats and pumpkins. It's spooky season, people, it's spooky season. It's September and it's cold and it's almost October and it's spooky season. It's time for all the spooky things. In this little bag lives this project, which is going to be a Mitt, and it's another test knitting project for Elly of Curio Stitches, and it's the casting rune mitts, or rune casting mitts. It'll be on the screen. Sorry, my brain is a little bit fried, but yeah. I restarted these. This is the third time I've started these, and that's 100% user error. First time they got too long, and the second time I got past the thumb gusset twice and restarted. So the first time I got too long, and the second time I both did two increases too much in the thumb gusset, and I managed to read all the charts backwards. How? How long have I been doing colourwork knitting? How much do I like? I love colourwork knitting. I read them backwards, they were mirrored, it was wrong, so I ripped it out and started again. So I've just set up for the gusset now, so yeah, I'm gonna zoom through these and have them done by next podcast. I just jinxed it, I think, but anyway, enjoyable, quick, like it, love the result. The first two times I got past the gusset, it fit very well. Can't wait to have it done. So yeah, sometimes I just don't brain very well. So yeah, these are the rune mitts, and they are an upcoming pattern as well. I think the set will release on the 30th of September, if I remember correctly. And there's going to be a KAL. There's going to be a KAL hosted by My Wool Mitten and Wild Cottage Ireland here on YouTube and on Instagram. I think I'll double check that and pop it on the screen if I'm incorrect. But yes, there's going to be a KAL for Elly's rune patterns and any pattern by Elly, and you can knit these and you can get prizes weekly, I believe, and you can get a discount code here for the patterns to knit, so you can join the KAL, which you should, because the patterns are great. And yeah, this will be out at the end of September, so you can join the KAL with these if you want a quick little knit. Knitting these out of, I think these are, this is probably Opal as well, and this is, I don't remember, Ad Libris, I believe. These are both left over from my Stephen West shawl from last year, from my shawlography. That's this one. Third whip lives in another spooky bag with bats. More spooky season. And these are my, oops, that's very long. Why are you so long? Why are you stuck together? Ah! Yeah. This is a pattern I'm designing. These are my Picot Edge mitts that I haven't named, and they don't have Picot edges yet, but they are going to have them on this bit and down here. Obviously not done, still got the thumb to do, but that's a mitt so far. And I've cast on my second one. I've only got the first little bit there, about to do the Picot yarn overs, but I want to write it as I'm knitting it. So I've been working on other things, so I haven't been working on these, so I'm saving that for when I have a moment to sit down and write what I'm doing, because I'm not going to remember very well what I did. I tried to write it earlier, but it just didn't quite work out. So yeah, that's that one. It's a self-striping yarn, the Vampire Socks colourway from Hobbie's last year's Halloween yarns. I'm going to talk more about them when I have it written down, when I've ironed out some of the kinks in the work in progress part of the thinking process of this pattern. I talked about it last time, and it is one of the first things I designed when I got into knitting a lot. Like, I've always been knitting my whole life, but I haven't knit a lot before I started knitting a lot. I think in 2017, 2018, and this was something I designed early in my knitting journey. So yeah, these are fun. More mitts. It's mitt weather, and I am very excited for that. So that's all my whips. Those are all my knitting whips, I should say. I also have my spinning whip, but I haven't touched it, and I've got my crochet whip. I haven't touched it. I also don't have any FOs today, except for a sewing thing that I did. I made a bag with floop-de-floops on it, which I filmed the process of making. So I will be posting that as a little crafting blog someday, probably next week. And it's got drawstring. I made these as well, obviously, and it's got pink lining, and yeah, I used a pattern from, I don't know how to say this, but Handmadeia, I think, .com, I don't know, but I'll have it linked. It was for a much smaller bag, at about 12 centimeters tall, so this one works out at 25, about 25. And I also made, these are taller than in the original pattern as well, like compared to the bottom, and I made more of these. It's 10 around instead of 8, but now I want to make more of these. I also used, it didn't say to use interfacing, but I did. It's got squishy interfacing in the bottom, and it's got regular interfacing in the floops, which next time when I make it a little bit, I want to make a sock sized one. This is a bit bigger than sock size. Next time I will probably not put interfacing in these, only in the bottom, because they're a bit stiff and they were kind of hard to turn. So not all of them look very neat, but it's cute. I kind of want to put something on the end, like little beads or something. I'm gonna have to look through my stash of shinies to see if I have anything to put there. Little bats would have been cute. So yeah, another spooky bag for the spooky season spook collection, with little pumpkins and little bats. This was a pillowcase that I bought in a second-hand shop like 2020 with the intention of making a project bag. Never got around to it, but finally did it, and I've got fabric left so I can make more. I'm very excited. But yeah, this is that bag. This is like the worst floops. I call them floops. I don't know why. These are the worst ones. I shouldn't be holding it this way. That didn't look a lot better, but yeah. And it's also very full of cat hair. I'm very sorry if you can see that. I did lint roll it, but we have 2 cats and they leave fur everywhere. So yeah, but I made a bag. It was fun. It took me about a day because there's, like, obviously these are sewn together. It's kind of a patchwork thing. But yeah, that is what I have for FOs. Like I said, I don't have any knitting FOs, but I do have a past FO, which I'm gonna go and fetch actually. There we go. Unless you're very new and this is your first ever video, you've probably seen these before, but these are my Piebald socks. And these are also my Piebald socks. These pairs both don't look the best because they've both been worn a lot, but yeah, these guys, and I showed you the bad side, it's got a snag, there we go. These guys are currently with testers and I'm very excited. This is going to be a free pattern as it is the first pattern I'm planning on releasing. So these will be up on Ravelry in the sort of near future, I suppose. And that's very exciting. I do have a tester for the bigger size and the medium size, and I've knit, it's in 48, 56, 64 and 72 stitches. So if anyone would like to knit the 48, hit me up on Instagram or Ravelry. You can find me on Instagram or on Ravelry, or you can go to my Ravelry group. I'm going to probably set up a thread for it, but yeah, or if you'd like to test it, like it's basically early access with like a beta testing sort of situation, as they're going to be free, but since it's my first pattern, I really would like to have it tested first. So I'm very excited for that. It is a sock with a short row heel and colour work, toes and cuffs. And for this one I noticed right now I did not do the full colour work for the toe, so you can omit that if you want, obviously. But yeah, these are, I don't remember what I knit this. This is probably also opal, and this is Fibre Fox. I don't remember the colourway name, but it's one of her older, and it's got sparkles, one of her older colourways. This is hand dyed by me, this is Sister Negrena, same as there. This is also hand dyed by me, especially for this project. So this is like the colour scheme it's been based around. With the Piebald name, I was thinking about pigeons, Piebald pigeons, and yeah, but obviously you can knit them in any colour. They're perfect for scrap yarn, they're perfect for like making two different pairs of socks. You can use however many colours you want on them. You can even do the heel in the same colour. Like I said, you can omit one of the parts of the colour work in the toe if you want. But yeah, Piebald socks. Very excited to have them with testers. Elly is testing them for me, as well as Curio Stitches here on YouTube. She's got a podcast, and on Instagram as well. And Michelle from Hedge Witch Knits on here on YouTube as well. She's also got a podcast, you should check her out as well. They are both testing, and I think I've got a third tester who's going to start them soon. And yeah, like I said, if you want to test them, hit me up or go check out the Ravelry group. I'll have a thread up for testing. And yeah, Piebald. that's all I have to say about them, I think. If you have questions, ask me. But yeah, upcoming pattern, super exciting. Very, very, very hyped about that. Yay! So yeah, I'm gonna put those aside and talk about some plans I have for things I'm knitting. I think it's time for, yes, sewing. I talked about the bag, looking at my notes, sorry. Plans slash sewing. I don't know if anybody remembers this. I don't think I'm gonna take it out of the bag because it's enormous. This is like void. I've got the void in a bag. But yes, this is a cloak. This is a cape that I started in 2020, I believe, like early 2020, or it was early 2021. I don't remember, but it was one of them. It's been ages since I touched it though. That's the important part. I haven't touched it at all since I started it, and almost finished. I got this much to go on a seam, and then I need to hem it, make buttons and buttonholes, and fell the seams, and then it's done. But I just ran out of steam, I guess, on it completely, and it's just been sitting in this bag that my friend Petronella made. It's adorable. But anyway, but my sister-in-law let me know the other day, earlier, when we met up last weekend, that there's a make-along going this month called Cape-tember. So I'm like, perfect, I'm gonna finish my cloak, which is hosted by Shannon Makes on YouTube, that was a new to me channel about sewing, so that's exciting. I've found someone new to watch and a make-along that suits my cloak needs. So I'm very pumped about finishing this cloak now, because I need a coat for winter, and that was my plan. I was going to make a coat so I can actually use it and not be super cold, and just use my leather jacket all winter, because that gets pretty cold. So that is that's in my plans for this month, to work on that and hopefully finish it ASAP, and I will show you when it's not like stuffed in the bag, and I've worked on it a bit, but it's because it's basically a big blanket at the moment. It's nothing to see really, but yeah, making a cape cloak. But yeah, it's a make along, so you can, I don't think there are prizes, it's just like a let's get going and finish some stuff. But you can like join it with knitting, crochet, sewing, whatever your craft is, as long as it's cape shaped. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And yeah, other plans. Another thing I have planned is a knitting project, which I'm very excited about, and it's this year's Stephen West Make-Along, Mystery Make-Along, Twists and Turns. I'm so excited for this shawl. I really enjoyed last year's Mystery Knit-Along with the shawlography that I showed you in my last episode. It's just so good. It was so much fun with all the clues and all the new techniques, and like, not all of them are new to me, obviously. I think I'd done almost all of it before. Not really. The stitches that go like this over each other I had not done before, but anyway, I enjoyed that a lot. I enjoyed the process of knitting that, and I am super looking forward to this year's Mystery Knit-Along. I'm just trying to figure out what yarns I want to use, so I think I'm going to go with black, and I want sort of a tonal dark grey or medium grey, and I was thinking about using this, but I don't know if that's too busy for the colour pop. This is hand spun by me, and it is merino and rose fibre and baby llama? Don't remember, but it's very, very soft. It's about fingering weight if I remember correctly, and yeah, I might do that. I might also not do that, because like I said, this might be a little bit busy. It is a fractal rainbow that I spun in a vlog on this channel. If you look up, I think it's up here, or it's up there, up here I think. Process of spinning this. I looked stupid if it was up there, but in one of the corners. So I've been wanting to do something with this, but no idea what. So I might use this. I might also get something else, but I don't want to do red, black and grey again. I want to do black, grey and something else. So maybe pink, maybe this, maybe lavender, maybe would be cool. Maybe a tonal lavender and a tonal grey and a black. I don't know, I have to figure this out, but I have a couple of weeks left, so it'll be fine. I want to cast it on when it comes out, like the first clue. I already bought the pattern, so I'm looking forward to getting the first clue. But yeah, super excited for that. But yeah, I might use this. I don't know. Do you think it's too busy? Will it look good? I don't know if it will look good. What does one do with fractal? They're so much fun to spin. Well, what do you do with them? Weave? I don't have a loom. I kind of want to get a loom, but yes, might use that. But that's about all I have for plans. Those are my plans and what I've been working on, what I am working on. So let's talk about some other stuff. I don't have any new manga to share. I have not been shopping, so it's just the same collection I had last time. I haven't read anything new. I do have some things I want to pick up and read, but I haven't yet. So I'm not gonna bore you with manga chat today, but I will bore you a little bit with this little piece I painted that I made a video of last week. And that will probably also be in the cards here or there, but yeah, if you want to see that, I made a time-lapse video, but I painted this character. This is a character from Genshin Impact, which is a game I've been very invested in. I started playing it last year, and it's nice because it's kind of, you know, slow paced. Well, you can like play fast paced-ishly. Sorry about the dogs outside, I don't know if you can hear that. You can play it at a faster pace, but I'm playing it kind of slowly. But they released a new area recently, and I've been very into knitting that, playing that. I've been very into playing that, and it is a good game. It is a free game, and I recommend trying it out if you like the aesthetic, which is anime-like and fantasy and stuff like that. So, but I painted this character. Her name is Diona, and she's adorable, a little cat girl, and she makes drinks. I don't know, but she's really cute. I painted her, and I have, like I said, a video of the process of that, which I also posted as well on my art Instagram and on my TikTok. So yeah, that's art and manga that I didn't talk about because I haven't gotten anything. But yeah, speaking of art plans, October is coming up, which is Inktober month. I haven't done, sorry, just need to shift around a bit. I haven't done Inktober and finished it for quite some time now, and I also haven't done Inktober as like the Inktober brand challenge for years, and I'm not going to do it this year either. But I want to make my own list again for Witchtober. I've done that twice and not finished it, but I have a couple of more things in the cards. I have a couple of videos from last year's Witchtober, if you want to go check that out. But I think it only lasted 2 weeks. But I want to plan it out. I need to take some time this week to plan it out and do some thumbnailing, because I kind of want to do a few pieces. I want to figure out the style I want to go for, and I want to figure out my list, and I'm going to post that list on my Instagram as well if anybody else would like to join in my list that I'm making. It's going to have not a prompt every day, it's going to be probably like a themed week and then some prompts, so you can do 1 to 7 pieces if you want. I think it's going to be that sort of challenge. I did something like that for April, which I didn't talk about because it wasn't on YouTube back then, but I did Equine that was hard to say, Equine April, where I painted a mythical horse creature every week with a list of prompts. I'm going to bring that back next year as well, that I posted. I didn't get a lot of people joining because I'm not a big art account on Instagram, but one can try, and it is fun to just do a challenge. Even if you're the only one doing it, it's fun to finish a challenge, and I did finish that one. Would have been bad if I didn't finish my own one, I say, as I didn't finish my own witch table last year, but yes, I'm gonna try again this year. I don't think I even did it last year, that was 2 years ago, but anyway, art plans, fun. I know I fell off it because I used ink washers and I was just not feeling it. It was the wrong kind of paper and it was just, I wasn't feeling it. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do about that this year. But if you're excited about painting witches and would like to join, I will definitely post my list somewhere for you to join as well. So that will be fun. Also, if you're on YouTube and post art, feel free to use it and post using that on here as well. And I'll have hashtags and everything for it when it's time. And if I end up not doing this, this will be void, but in that case I'll probably let you know on the channel as well, because I talked about it as like, I'm really going to do this thing, and if I end up not doing it, yeah, I'll probably write a community post. But anyway, yeah. Also going to paint another Genshin character because I got a super pretty character with huge pretty ears and I want to paint him, and he's adorable and I'm really excited because I really wanted that character. So yeah, hype. That's about what I have to talk about, I think, today. Thank you all so much for being here and for watching this video, listening to me ramble about all kinds of things. I'll let you go and do your thing for the rest of the day. So, like I said, thank you all so much for watching and for being here. If you'd like to keep seeing what I get up to in the future with my channel, with like sewing and vlogs and art and podcasts obviously, consider subscribing and clicking the bell notification bell thingy so you get notified when I upload. Like the video if you liked it, comment down below something you want to tell me, or if you have input for my shawl, what contrast colour I should pick. Should I go with this or should I go with the tone of lilac, or what do you think? And yeah, do you want to knit the socks? Let me know. These socks, like I said, I'll have a thread in my Ravelry group, and you can also find me on my Instagram. My DMs are always open to everyone. I try to check them. Sometimes I'm bad at checking them because things end up in like folders, like request folders, and I forget to check them, but I try. So feel free to reach out there. I will be back very soon with another video for you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Have a lovely weekend and week after that until I see you again, and yeah, have a great time. Knit stuff. Be happy, enjoy the spooky season weather, even if you're in spring now, enjoy spring. But yeah, anyway, see ya next time, bye!